start with NBA. How about that? You want to start with NBA just because I want to hear what you have to say about it. You ready?
Yeah, let's rock.
Connor? Okay. All right. Knicks and
Let's
Cleveland.
rock.
Knicks and Cleveland. Yeah, Knicks, Cleveland. Of course, the Cavs have not been good ATS so far. Cavs are a small home dog here, about 3.5. Knicks have been about 50-50, but of course, in terms of motivation and emotion, this is a big game. Presumably, it's also the first of a home and home. Presumably, the Cavs will want to make a statement here and come in and play well and not get blown out. If the Cavs are down at any point early, big, I would definitely, in that case, take a shot with the Cavs at whatever, +6 or +7 or whatever they're offering. But, it's a big game here. Mitchell is expected back, I believe, here. He didn't play Saturday, but Mitchell's expected back for the Cavs. And, of course, the Knicks, they use Brunson, and they're doing well with him. And then they eliminated Cleveland in the first round series in April in the Eastern Conference. So, it's a big motivational spot, I think, for Cleveland. Getting 3.5, I would pull the trigger on that, even though they have not been good ATS so far. And I'd be leaning on them all ways, first half, full game, money lines, whatever. What do you think, Connor Mack?
Yeah, let's hit it, Pete. Just as you were saying that, I've just seen the last, 10 minutes down to 2.5 everywhere to 3.5. Right. I think we just got a bunch of buyback with the Cavs when it hit that number. And that maybe that's a go for sure here. That Mitchell goes, maybe a little bit to the news. You mentioned with his hamstring. Let's hit the Knicks. I mean, they've just struggled and they haven't shot well. Julius Randle hasn't been good. 27% from the field. He shot 30% from three. Hasn't been good. Brunson's been all right. I mean, we're so early into the year. I like to wait till we start getting a bunch of numbers, pace, and everything that goes with it. But the Knicks, they're just not a good shooting team. And let's go to the total on this. When I get to these two teams, Pete, this is an under. I bet this regularly with these two the last couple of years. I know the last game they played last year went over, but I always look under when these two teams get together. And on the flip side, Cavs here at home. You mentioned the back-to-back, Pete, between these two teams. The injuries are just not good, and the Cavs don't have any good ball handlers. Really, no true point guard. They need Mitchell for sure. Rubio's already out. Garland's out with the hamstring. Allen's out for this game. And the Knicks should bully him, though, on the boards in this game, flat out in this lineup. But that 3.5, I was like, wow, this is stretching out a little too far. Both teams haven't played good basketball. I really don't want to bet on either. But I lean under, and I like that 3.5. Now we see 2.5s everywhere. I'm getting a little echo. Are we all right? Is that me, Jose?
No, that's good old Pete. Don't worry about it. Just keep on.
Oh, that's Pete. Okay, I didn't know what's going on. Okay. So, and you know what I can't – No, you're good. I can't find props. I look to Max Strus. I want his props. They don't have anything out right now. That the 3 or 4 books I've looked, maybe we'll get that later on because I think he's going to shoot plenty. He's shooting 39% from 3, and he's going to get plenty of looks. So if I could get, whenever that pops up, I'm going to look to his props in this game, Pete.
Right. Okay. So we got some interesting stuff here. Billy Friedrich likes Knicks first half. I was thinking about doubling up and taking Cavs first half and full game. Billy Friedrich, why do you like the Knicks first half? Oh, am I talking? Hey, unmute me, Jose Bouquet. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Regis Austin likes the Knicks first half and full game. Holy crap. Yeah, I was thinking about taking there you go. Eric Jones, Cavs in a 15-1 straight up spot. North Ender leans Cavs. Sammy Comer, go Cavs, go. Sky Dragon says Cavs win. Eric Jones, I'm on Cleveland +3 here. Interesting stuff here. All right, I'm gonna do it. Connor Mack. I think I'm gonna take Cavs first half +1.5 -110 and full game. Instead of doing 3, I might just do the money line at like +120. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. All right, I'll it might go down to the wire. I'll take the Cavs +3 -111. That's the current line at Pinnacle for the full game. Cavs +3 -111 at Pinnacle, and at Heritage first half +1.5 -110. That's current line at Heritage. A little bit concerning that some people we respect are liking the Knicks first half here, most notably let's see. Yeah, most notably Billy Friedrich, but others I saw as well. Yeah. And Justin McElvey's next play of the day, Randall over 9.5 rebounds at +110. What'd you say, Conor Mac?
I like that. Look, I'm going to wait on this too. I love in the NBA, obviously injuries. We have to go every day.
Yeah.
Going through these later. But I always love the NBA to watch the money on a game like where there'll be a ton on the over. Because I kind of want to hit this under. And I'm seeing it already kind of just dropping now. I think we're going to hit 213 regularly here. And it might go down even just a little bit more. So
yeah,
I haven't pulled the trigger. I wish I grabbed that 3.5. I thought we were that just moved quick here while we were just on here.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I took. That's what I took before the show. And yeah, you're right. Dropped down to 2.5 or 2, and now right after you said that, it's coming back the other way. So we'll see. Total is interesting. I would agree with you on the under, but all right, Subhuman Gaucho putting some soccer plays in the comment section. All right, want to talk about that one? That was the big one I want to talk about. Now we got 2 other games that are interesting. Let's first start with the Spurs and Phoenix. Phoenix about 7-point favorite. Total about around 227 or so. Spurs, of course, off a huge blowout loss, and Phoenix 3-0 ATS. I'm seeing off of a huge blowout win, and Kevin Durant playing great. Booker and Beal, I think, are going to be, again, game time decisions. I think I would bet that both of them play. Maybe not, though. I'm seeing game time decision for both of them. With that information, with the current lines, I guess this is going to be a pass for me. Don't really want to fade Spurs off that blowout loss, but definitely don't want to bet on them either. Total, who knows? Nothing for me. What do you think, Conor Mac? Anything here?
I'd have a ton in this game too. And yeah, Beal is out, and I think Booker doesn't play either. I mean, he's doubtful with the foot. I just don't think he goes at all in this game from everything that I've heard. You mentioned Suns have been good at home, and this line's moves. It was 6.5. It's moving this the right way, I think. The Spurs this year are going to have value. I'm going to love to take them. They're going to be a big price. They're bad defensively. They still need to figure things out all the way around. Talk about a team that still just doesn't really have an identity. So they want to know how much they want to do with Wembanyama. Obviously, it's his team. But I look to a prop in this game, Devin Vassell. This is his team. This is this guy every year has gone from 9, 12, 15. He's averaging 20 this year. He was off 25 and 23-point games. He had 14 against the Clippers the other night. His points are 17.5. He's going to shoot it plenty here. So I took his points over 17.5. I wanted one prop in this game. Florida State.
All right, but yeah, wow. Markel says Suns have defense. Sky Dragon likes the over in this one. Wow, this is a tough one. I'm not sure what to and EQ. Yeah, Suns first quarter used to be an automatic bet. Go ahead.
Yeah, the total. Suns have played pretty good defense, but we know the Spurs are going to be a dead over team until they figure out what they could do defensively as a basketball team, because they're just kind of a dead over team, kind of like the Pacers. And a few other teams that we see early on right now in the year. So, yeah, I love that prop, though. I think we can cash that.
Sky Dragon says Wemby under. North Ender says good matchup for Wemby. All right, I'm gonna hold off on this one. I'm not gonna force it. A very interesting situation. Let's move on. Next game, last game on the card. Orlando and the Clippers. Orlando, of course, on a back-to-back. They're getting about 6.5 points or so. Lost at the Lakers, but covered by the hook in that one. I did cash on that one, but I got 3.5.
Nice.
And the Orlando's now 3-0 ATS. The Clippers, though, have also been good off of a huge blowout win. And then there's all the I just woke up to it this morning. Did the Clippers get James Harden? Is that official? Is that done?
Yeah, that's official. James Harden.
Is that true? I assume he's not going to be playing, or is he?
Not tonight. Supposedly he's going to be in the building, for what I hear, but not suiting up. How wild is that, Pete? This team, James Harden. Wow. Crazy.
I mean, yeah, when I saw that, I had, I'm already busy out, and I had to process it. I couldn't process it. It took too much brain power. I don't have that kind of brain power at that early in the morning to process it. I bet Orlando at 6.5, and I think I like maybe the first half even better. Of course, again, they are off a loss, but on a back-to-back, I think they're going to come in here and at least for the first half of the game, if not the full game, give a good effort. I'm liking Orlando. Is there any reason not to?
I like Orlando too. I liked them
even
before this news, and I love it. I took 7.5 last night, so it's still at 6.5. I like it as well. They are in the back-to-back, but this is a young team. I like this Magic team. One thing they've had a problem with is shooting it, and they were better last night. So in the game, they shot 40% from three. Harris was a big deal. He was 5 for 5 from three. He's big off the bench, the shooter they desperately need for the Magic, and he's got to be big here to play some minutes. But yeah, some people put it in the chat. This Clippers team, no bench really right now. You know, Covington, Batum, they're gone. Give me the Magic. Too many points, and they played the Clippers well the last couple of years, whether they've been here in LA or in Orlando. I thought 7 was too many. So give me the Magic.
Yeah. I'll definitely take the first half. I'm going to take the Pinnacle line, Orlando Magic +4 -111. I mean, I really should be taking the money line on these things, but you know, I'll just be a little bit
safe here.
Take it. Orlando first half. Go ahead.
I say put a little on that money line, Pete.
Yeah, for an official play, I think I'll hold off on that one just to be safe. +4 -111 at Pinnacle. I guess a little bit concerning that if it was that good of a play, maybe it would be in the other direction, maybe at +3 or so. And then full game, no reason to be afraid of the full game. Clippers don't run away with it late. Do you think that they'll be tight down to the wire?
They've been good. The bench won't be there. They're going to have to be big minutes here with their starters. You know, they've been good defensively. They obviously went to Utah and lost. I had Utah on Friday night. I had them +4, and they are back home. But I just think there's value here. I think you got to take the Magic here. I'll take the pesky Magic, even on the back-to-back.
Yeah, I'll do it as well. I'll take it full game. I'm going to take 6.5 -109, which is the current line at Heritage. 6.5 -109, current line at Heritage. Pinnacle has Pinnacle has 107. Is this line moving the Clippers direction? Maybe it is. I'm not sure, but I'll take the Pinnacle line, 6.5 -107 here. Maybe I should take 7. I don't know. And any props or just and do you like the under as well? You said.
I'm not going to mess with the total. There's a few props in this game I was just glancing at, but nothing official. I'm just going to roll with the Magic in this game.
Right.
And you know what? After tonight, though, Pete, what happens here with James Harden? It's like there's only one ball with this team. Yeah. Obviously, he was teammates with Westbrook, but I don't know how this team. They're small too. When they have him out on the floor, all these, I just injuries too. These guys are getting older. And we all know Harden's definitely not the player he used to be. All these guys are still pretty good. But, man, I was shocked by this. I was like, I knew he had to get out of Philly, but, man, Clippers. Desperate, I guess. Weird trade.
And what are these lines going to be? I mean, we've seen this going back since I first started, betting on sports. And NBA in particular, you can't just jam a bunch of big names together and start blowing people out. It's a team game. These might be a great fade for quite a while. The Clippers over their at least next 20 games or so. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm going to take +6.5. Sammy Comer got 7. Very, very nice. Markelle calling for a Westbrook double-double.